I'm scared. I'm scared.
Like many mothers of young black men, Tennille Gilliam says she's afraid for her son every day. That concern comes on the heels of police confrontations with young black men like Michael Brown, Eric Garner, and here in Baltimore, Freddie Gray.
The wrong assumption being made, not knowing the person and just assuming from what you see of how the situation can go.
My concerns are my son leaving out of the house and being pointed out because of his color or race. It's just a worry that you have raising a black male.
Gilliam's 13-year-old son, Keenan Ray, says he worries about his safety every day.
When I'm around police, you don't feel as safe because you think they might think that you're doing something wrong, and then you wind up losing your life just like some of the other black men.
These parents are trying to make sure their sons stay on the right path. Playing football for the Baltimore Terps after school and on the weekends puts them in a positive environment. Many of these kids are being raised by single mothers, so Coach Dorian Gray spends a lot of time talking with them about things they will face in the world.
You tell them what's right to do, what's wrong to do. Don't give the police a reason to do anything to you. Don't give the police a reason to pull out a weapon.
Our society perceives them just because of who they are as a threat.
Goucher professor and author of Stand Your Ground, Black Bodies and the Justice of God, Kelly Brown Douglas, is herself the mother of a young black man. She says black parents everywhere are having the talk with their children.
I've always said to my son that if ever you are stopped by the police, even when you know that you have done nothing wrong, I've told him to do whatever they tell him to do, to get on his knees if they tell him to do so. And I've said to him, because a moment's worth of humiliation can save your life.
And when you look at the statistics, I mean, it is alarming that blacks, when they're stopped by the police, are 3 times as likely to be involved in an excessive use of force situation as whites when they're stopped.
Law professor F. Michael Higginbotham is the author of The Ghosts of Jim Crow. He says the fact that some people don't feel safe when interacting with police is not a black problem, it's an American problem that needs to be addressed.
We recognize it's a tough job, but we also have to make sure that people feel safe and that bad officers or bad practices are changed.
In recent months, Baltimore City Police have made efforts to improve relationships with young black men through sports. This summer, they organized a youth basketball league and in November held the Unity Bowl game between police and young men. Lisa Robinson, WBAL, TV 11 News.